friends, welcome back to Ride and Drive. Maserati has unveiled its all-new Grecale SUV, shortly after parent company Stellantis announced that the brand, along with Alfa Romeo, DS and Lancia, will launch only electric cars from 2025. The Grecale has been engineered to accommodate pure combustion, hybrid and fully electric drivetrains, which will lend it a level of flexibility similar to its German rival, the Porsche Macan, which itself is due to receive a pure EV version in 2023. The Grecale sits below the Levante in Maserati's lineup of SUVs. Exterior styling design-wise, the Grecale gives strong clues as to what to expect from other models in Maserati's new-era lineup. It is a close match to the larger Levante, but the influence of the new MC20 is evident in its low and imposing grille and its silhouette, which takes on a vertical rather than a horizontal aspect. The rear end, meanwhile, is characterized by the new boomerang-shaped tail light design, claimed to be inspired by the Giugiaro Design 3200 GT Sports Coupe from 1998, and a new-look exhaust. The performance-minded Trofeo variant is marked out by a rear track, which has been widened by 34mm over the standard Grecale GT and Medina variants, as well as bespoke bumpers and chrome detailing on the front grille. Interior and features. The cabin represents a radical departure from existing Maserati models, chiefly in the adoption of a new 4-screen setup, which brings enhanced digital functionality and allows for a more minimalist switchgear light design. The driver display is digital as standard, and there's a 12.3-inch central infotainment screen, an 8.8-inch touchpad for the climate control, and a new digital clock mounted prominently at the top of the dashboard. The removal of the bulk of physical controls allows for a larger central armrest and a dedicated phone charging cubby. Materials and color schemes differ according to trim level. The GT adopts a more minimalist look and warm colors, while the Medina features bespoke embroidery, trim elements and stitching. The Trofeo is marked out by its exposed carbon fiber panels, perforated leather seats and contrast stitching. Engine options from launch. The Grecale will be available with 3 engine options. The entry-level Grecale GT and mid-rung Medina get 2 variants of a twin-turbocharged 2.0-liter mild hybrid petrol engine, while the top-spec Trofeo variant gets a returned version of the 3.0-liter Nettuno V6, first used by the MC20 supercar. The 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine makes 300 horsepower and 450 Nm in the base GT variant and comes mated to a belt-integrated starter generator, BISC, and a 48V battery in the boot to give improved economy and an electrical power boost under hard acceleration. Maserati claims a 0 to 100 kph time of 5.6 seconds for the GT variant, and crucially, an engine note that retains the usual characteristics of any other Trident brand car. In the Medina, the same engine is tuned to make 330 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque for a 0 to 100 kph time of 5.3 seconds. Meanwhile, the V6 engine in the Trofeo variant produces 530 horsepower and 620 Nm to shave the sprint time of 0 to 100 kph to just 3.8 seconds quicker than the BMW X3M competition. The V6 uses the same pre-chamber combustion technology as the full-fat MC20 engine, which aims to boost both performance and efficiency, but has been modified in line with its more mainstream billing. It has a wet rather than dry oil sump, for example, and can deactivate the right cylinder bank at a cruise for reduced consumption. This function necessitated a complete redesign in order to accommodate collapsible tappets, which allow the valve train on that side of the engine to be deactivated independently. All engines send their reserves through an 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox to both axles, with a self-locking limited slip differential fitted to the rear of the Medina and Trofeo, and available as an option on the GT. Maserati Grecale electric sibling showcased alongside the standard Grecale. Maserati also revealed the all-electric Grecale Folger that'll take on Porsche's upcoming Macan EV and the Audi Q6 e-tron when it is introduced in international markets sometime in 2023. It will be one of 6 new electric Maserati models due by 2025. Technical details of the Grecale Folger remain largely under wraps this far out from its launch, But Maserati promises it will pack up to 800 Nm, almost as much as the Audi e-tron S. The Grecale Folger will be largely identical to the combustion car inside and out, save for the option of an exclusive Rheim Folger paint finish, which changes color according to the angle of light, and the use of recycled fishing nets throughout the interior. Chassis. The Grecale measures 4,846 mm long, 1,670 mm tall and 2,163 mm wide, with a wheelbase of 2,901 mm, which makes it a similar size to Alfa Romeo's similarly conceived Stelvio SUV. No coincidence, given it fundamentally shares that car's acclaimed Giorgio underpinnings. Optional air suspension gives 6 levels of adjustment over a 65 mm height range, sitting lowest in park mode and at full height in off-road, and a new Vehicle Dynamic Control Module (VDCM) serves as a top-ranking orchestral conductor for all dynamic elements of the chassis. Maserati says this system's predictive intervention into suspension movements differs according to the drive mode selected: Comfort, GT, Sport, Race or Off-road, and gives levels of performance and integration that could not have been achieved in the older architecture. Ventilated brake discs with 4-piston calipers are standard, but higher-spec cars get dual-cast perforated items paired with performance 6-piston calipers at the front and 4 pots at the rear. Upcoming Maserati models globally. The Grecale will be joined in dealerships by the long-awaited second-generation Gran Turismo sports car, which will also be offered with an electric drivetrain, as well as all new versions of the Quattroporte and Levante, due in the coming years, each with a full spread of drivetrain options. Now what do you say about this video? Let me know your answers and opinions in the comment box below. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on another interesting topic. Peace.